What's up, guys? Dirty Mike with Dirty Mike Crypto back with another video. I hope you guys are hungry tonight because we are going to be taking a trip to the BUSD buffet where they offer all you can eat BUSD. You guys have probably heard of this token within the last, month. They've been a lot of different places, so we are going to go over their white paper tonight. We're going to go over their website and just kind of get an all-around idea of what these guys are all about. So, what is BUSD buffet? At its core, the BUSD buffet, or BBFT, is a deflationary BUSD reward token on the Binance Smart Chain that strives to solve one major problem facing most other reward tokens, keeping growth and rewards steady when volume lags. So we all know that over the last, 6 to 8 months or so, that rewards tokens and reflection tokens have been all the rage in the BSC spot. And what generally happens with most of them is they have a lot of hype at launch. And then all of a sudden, once the hype kind of dies down, there's that lull period before utilities, start to, get released to where the growth kind of slows down. People start selling and the volume really goes down. And that affects the amount of reflections that you get paid. So the BUSD buffet has come up with a solution to try to solve that problem for when the volume does lag. So how will they do it? They plan to solve this problem with their unique system of bonus rewards through their BBFT kitchen, their BKIT. And by leveraging the potential of other projects to supplement our token, our holders won't rely solely on BUSD buffet volume. Our holders will not only receive a BUSD rewards from every buy and sell or transfer, but they will also receive weekly rewards from the B kit. It's like getting 8 days worth of rewards in a 7 day week. The B kit will also serve as the buyback and burn function, which reduces the circulating supply and increasing token value over time. So you may be asking, that sounds great and all, but what is the B kit and how are they going to leverage other tokens? So this is what they plan on doing and what they are doing. The B kit is the primary utility for BBFT and is the tool they'll use to ensure there is always a healthy serving of BUSD rewards available for their holders. The B kit has two main functions. The first is a buyback and burn, and the second one, which is very unique and very exciting, is a bonus BUSD rewards. And these functions will provide additional stable passive income to BBFT holders on top of the plentiful BUSD rewards they get for simply holding. Both functions are part of the BKIT distribution event, the BDE, that will occur once a week. The BDE will be announced 24 hours in advance. So, what is it exactly? And it is going to be a funding and token pool. So, in order for the BKIT to effectively perform its intended functions, it needs to be able to grow on its own. And this will be achieved by using the BKIT fund to hold other reward and reflection tokens as well as high performing conventional tokens. So, what they are going to do is they are going to take a percentage of every buy and sell, and it is going to go towards purchasing other reward and reflection tokens and other tokens that they use a rating system that we're going to go over in a little bit. And what they do is they hold these tokens and then they sell them and distribute the funds to the community. So it is not 100% dependent on the actual volume of the token itself. So the initial funding for the B kit will come via the private sale and pre-sale. So we're already past that point. Approximately 75% of the funds raised in the private sale and 10% of the pre-sale will go directly towards igniting the oven. So this is what they use to, get this started when they first were launching. And the B kit will also receive a portion of every buy sell transfer of BBFT to make sure we keep the flames burning hot. So the B kit will automatically buy tokens at regular intervals based on how much BNB it has in the B kit fund. Once the BNB hits a certain threshold, it'll trigger the buy function in the contract. The B kit will be constantly evolving and growing token pool that'll help maintain the health of BBFT. So let's scroll down a little bit here and read about what the token pool is. So the BKIT token pool is as follows. The tokens purchased by the BKIT will initially be selected based on our proprietary BBFT return rating, or BRR leaderboard. This is our special sauce that ranks tokens based on recent data. removing all emotional aspects of trading with the sole intention of maximizing rewards and burns for our holders. The token pool will be updated bi-weekly in line with the BRR leaderboard as new tokens are released or existing tokens start to outperform the previous offerings. So let's stop here. So every 2 weeks, they are updating this BRR leaderboard. And what they do is that they're going to rate different tokens, and whoever are performing well within, that time period, they're going to buy them up. And once it hits a certain threshold, they sell and then distribute the funds to the community. So what this does is it ensures maximum earning potential for BKIT, which in turn rewards BBFT holders. So in the future, a voting system will be implemented to let the community have their say on new and existing holdings into and out of the BKIT. So now the other function of the BKIT will be the buyback and burn. So most tokens generally take a portion of the buy-sell tax to directly buy back and burn their own tokens. The drawback to that approach is when the volume is low, the buyback and burn is adversely affected. So they plan to overcome that by using the BKIT to perform that function independent of BBFT trading volume. So during the BDE, the BKIT will sell a portion of every token that it holds and use those funds to buy BBFT tokens. Once a BKIT purchases BBFT tokens, it immediately burns those tokens, increasing the value of the BBFT while also decreasing the circulating supply. So initially, the BKIT will sell 20% of the tokens held to perform the buyback and burn function. And additionally, because of how the buyback and burn function operates, it'll be fully taxed twice. Once the buy of the BBFT tokens and again on the transfer of the tokens to the burn wallet. So this will directly generate BBFT volume. So all holders will receive their portion of the BUSD rewards from that volume as if it were done by an individual holder. So I think this is a really, really unique way to solve a problem that, really is plaguing the reflection tokens of, keeping the volume up. So these guys have watched and they've seen what's worked and what hasn't worked with these tokens, and they've come up with this solution here to keep the volume up. So the BKIT bonus rewards, some or all of the tokens that the BKIT holds will be tokens that reward holders in BUSD. So they are going to primarily use BUSD rewarded tokens for their BKIT. And during the BDE, 100% of the BUSD that the BKIT has earned will then be distributed to all the holders of BBFT, proportionate to their holdings. So they're not holding any money back on that or taking any money out of that. 100% of the money that they, raise in their fund in the pool goes towards the community. Think of the BKIT as a good friend who holds multiple reward tokens and sends you all the BUSD that they earn. So that's what they're doing for you. So the BDE is going to be a unique event that communities of the BKIT held tokens will take an interest in. And as the BKIT grows and its buys and sells become even larger, it will create volatility within those associated tokens, causing volume spikes for both them and us. This is why we describe ourselves as symbolically working with these tokens rather than against them. So, they're indirectly going to be leveraging themselves with these tokens and, creating volatility, within their, atmosphere and token as well. Like I said, that's a very brilliant idea to solve that issue. They're also going to be they actually have something called their BTIP or their token incubation program. And to further promote an atmosphere of symbiosis with other tokens and to help grow new tokens into space, they will be offering a BBFT token incubation program, BTIP, for developing tokens. We will review, assess, and select solid new projects being developed and support them all the way to launch. So this will include, but not being limited to, idea development, marketing design, community management, branding, contract development, and pre-sale planning. As a part of the BTIP process, every token we incubate will be listed in our BKIT for at least 2 weeks to help foster positive growth and widespread exposure. For BBFT holders, the BTIP will provide early access to promising new projects, which will help grow the BKIT and provide even greater rewards and burns during the BDE. So again, These guys are going to look to work with tokens and help tokens out that are just getting started instead of trying to steamroll over them or be better than them. So again, this is kind of going with that concept that, some of the tokens that are doing in the DeFi space of working together instead of working against each other, because together in DeFi we are stronger. It looks like, gone are the days to where everybody's out for themselves. All these, newer tokens that are coming out, they're looking to form alliances, and they are forming alliances with each other, to work together. And I think that's really beneficial to not only the tokens themselves, but to the holders. Here's the administrative wallets here. There are two wallets that have been created in order to make sure that as a team and community, we're able to grow and maintain the success of BBFT. Those are the team and development and marketing wallets. So the team wallet will be using to pay team members for their efforts. If BBFT isn't making money, the team isn't making money. This drives us to work extra hard for all BBFT holders. So I like that they have a team wallet here, and it is tied to the performance of the token. So, too many tokens, just give themselves a shitload of tokens in advance, and they don't care, really what happens with it. But not these guys. These guys are tied to the performance of the token. So that will motivate them to work extra hard for everybody. And then they have a dev and marketing wallet. And any marketing or future development needed will be paid for from this wallet. Rather than take a percentage of each buy and sell, BBFT uses the BUSD it generates to fund these efforts. So with their wallets, they are using the BUSD that they collect, from it to generate and to fund their marketing, which is another smart approach. So they're not taking a percentage of each buy and sell, which in turn will, give more back to the token holder and more towards the BKIT. So here's the important stuff we're going to look at now: the token distribution and the tokenomics of the project. So they didn't do initially have a total supply of 1 quadrillion. The initial burn was 33% or 330 trillion. In private sale, 100 trillion were given out or purchased. Pre-sale, a little over 275 trillion were purchased. The liquidity pool was a nice 23% or 234 trillion. That's a really, really nice number for their liquidity. That's a nice chunk and percentage, almost 25%. So that, definitely helps to decrease volatility on buys and sells and keeps a more stable floor. So the team has 4% or 40 trillion, and the dev and marketing wallet is at 10 trillion. So let's go down to the taxes and the meat and potatoes of it here. So on every buy, sell, and transfer, 20%. So 10% goes back to the community in the form of BUSD rewards proportionate to how many tokens you hold. And the BBFT kitchen or BKIT will collect 8% from every buy, sell, and transfer. And remember, the BKIT goes towards purchasing tokens that they use on their ranking system to hold and to nurture till they collect X amount of money and then distribute it back to the community once per week. And 2% goes back to liquidity for a total of 20% on buys, sells, and transfers. We have our team right here. I love that. We have pictures of everybody right here with their Discord names. I actually had the pleasure of doing one of my Dirty Dozen interviews last week with Kevin, their CEO, and he's a stand-up guy and one of the good guys in the industry. So I feel very confident in this project, knowing that he is behind this. We also have David Griffiths as the CFO and Gavin McBride as the COO. So again, pictures, transparency. We have that right from the get-go here. We don't have them hiding behind avatars or any silly shit like that. So I love seeing that, right away. We also have a roadmap right here. A lot of these things have already been completed, such as the media launch, the private launch, pink sale, the audit completion, the pre-sale launch went well. And I was talking with Kevin about this, and I asked him, what's something that kind of happened, with your launch and all that you may not have expected. And he told me, it was a pretty boring launch. Everything, kind of went, smoothly. And the reason that it went smoothly was because of preparation and planning. These guys had their utilities ready to go right at launch, which I definitely commend them for. There was no waiting period or time for FUD to kind of creep in. Um, The Pancake Swap launched. The first BDE event was on February 18th. The distribution event deployed their first D app on March 11th. Um, and then the crowd vesting is something that they have coming up, and that's a large crowd vesting voting option to select tokens for the BKIT. So it looks like that's going to be the first event where the actual holders are going to be able to vote to select what tokens they want in the kitchen. The incubator will launch sometime in Q2 of 2022, and that is the token incubation program. And then they look to expand utility in Q3. Additional functions to further increase rewards and burn of BBFT, two concepts already in the early phase of development. So these guys are, right on as far as their roadmap right here. They're really sticking to it. We got a couple frequently asked questions. Will the team have KYC verification? And they, of course, said yes. In order to be transparent and build trust with our holders, all team members will have verified identities. Furthermore, the team will offer additional transparency by doxing themselves and holding multiple video chat AMAs. They have certainly done that. They've appeared on my channel as well. So, full transparency with these guys. Is the contract going to be audited? Yes, we will go through an extensive testing and audit process, and results will be posted on the website when they become available. Is there day one utility? Yes. The main utility of BBFT is the BKIT, the kitchen, and its ability to keep rewards steady. It's built into the smart contract, and it's active from day one. Here's their links to their different social media, outlets, and every one of them works. And they have a very active community in all of these, which they definitely have that going for them. So overall, this is a nice and very impressive white paper. Here, they have been following it, and they have been following their roadmap to a T. So, I'm very impressed with these guys and, what they're really doing to kind of solve that problem that, a lot of rewards tokens have been having. We're going to take a quick look at the website here. Just, a lot of the information on the website, we covered on the white paper, but I just kind of want you to see, how clean the website is and how, straightforward everything is. The contract address is right here, BUSD contract, of course. Uh, we already went over what BUSD buffet is, so we don't have to necessarily go over that again. We went over how the kitchen works and how 8% of all buys, sells, and transfers are sent to the kitchen. It is a separate utility contract which uses taxes gathered to purchase other tokens on the Binance Smart Chain. Their token features, we went over their BKIT, their buyback and burn, their once weekly BKIT distribution event. We went over to marketing and dev wallet. I'll leave this up here for a second if you guys want to just take another quick look at it. We went over what their team wallet is. And we didn't go over their staking yet, though. They do have staking live on Brew Labs, which is a great platform for it. I believe they offer a 30-day and a 90-day platform for staking. I remember I saw two options up there. That actually, you know what? From talking with Kevin, I remember he actually told me that their staking platform, I believe that you can withdraw at any time with it. It says right here you can stake your BBFT tax free and without a time lock. Okay, so that is correct. You can leave it in as long as you want, and you only pay a 0.5% withdrawal fee that goes to our reserve fund for giveaways. So there's no, set, 30 or 90-day, time periods with this. You can stake this for as long as you want. There is no time lock, and you will still receive your BUSD reflections as well as interest on the stake tokens, and it's powered by Brew Labs. So I thought that was really cool. As we know, a lot of tokens, do the 30-day and the 90-day stake, so that there's no time lock on it, I think is really nice. We went over the token incubation program. Their BBFT returns rating is their rating system they're going to use to rate which tokens that they want to do with their kitchen, and the crowd vesting will be their voting system that they put into place to allow the community to recommend as well as have their say on new and existing tokens they trade within the BKIT. We went over the token distribution of the initial burn, private sale, pre-sale, liquidity. 1.5% goes into the staking. We didn't go over that. And then we had the team wallet, the dev and marketing wallet, and the reserve of 10 trillion or 1%. So I'll leave this up for a second if you guys want to take another quick look. And we also went over a total tax of 20%. 10% goes to BUSD rewards to the community, 8% goes to the kitchen, and 2% goes towards your liquidity. And this just kind of goes over, how to, set up, MetaMask and all that stuff, or Trust Wallet, and where to buy. Something new with it is it used to just be on PancakeSwap, and now you can actually buy it on the Y5 exchange. Y5 is a really nice reflection token that just launched their exchange within the last week and is already, loaded up on a lot of up and coming tokens, including BUSD Buffet. So you can also purchase them on that Y5 exchange. And we have, bios here as well as the team pictures and also their handles here. So we have everything right here for everybody. So you're fully transparent, this team is. We have their audits and verification, their KYC verification right here from InterFi. They do have a link to their full audit as well. They have their Wi-Fi project verification certificate that was handed out by Wi-Fi Finance, and just a couple frequently asked questions at the bottom here. We touched on most of the stuff right here. The only thing we didn't look at is development being done in house. And let's take a look at this. We have a developer on the team writing the primary contract. We have engaged a source with extensive experience to help with the utility contract. Both contracts will be reviewed and tested by multiple sources before being audited. So that's good that development is on the team right there. Having a dev on the team is awesome. And then we have all our links right here. And then, the site map right here goes back to different portions of the website that you want to check out. We have an email address here for media requests and the home office of where they're located. So, again, a fully transparent token here with a great white paper and a great website. So, while this is not financial advice, I will tell you that I am very, very bullish on BUSD Buffet. I'm very impressed with Kevin and the entire team and what they have to say, and more than what they have to say, what they do. Actions speak louder than words. You guys know by now anybody can promise you the moon, but it's who delivers shit that really matters. And the BUSD Buffet, they deliver all you can eat BUSD, just like they say. They have a very positive community and a great team. And like I said, I couldn't be any more bullish for them. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you learned a lot about BUSD Buffet. I will be doing some more videos on them, on some of their more individual, features on their website and on their white paper as things kind of develop. So keep an eye out for those videos coming up, and we'll dive into them just a little bit deeper. This was just an overview of altogether everything they had to offer, and we'll definitely take some deeper dives moving forward. All right, guys, that's all I got for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for me. It really helps the channel out, and I will be back with another video shortly. Have a great night.